Boom shakalaka, another green monthly Bitcoin close as open interest is extremely bullish right now. Why this cycle is likely going to shock everyone. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including overwhelmingly bullish options open interest and why this cycle could likely shock everyone. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, it helps out a lot. Now, today, fear and greed at 74, up from yesterday's 72. Interesting considering the overall market down 1.5%. Bitcoin at 37,735, Ethereum at 2031, BNB at 227, XRP 60 cents, Solana $59, Cardano 37 cents, Dogecoin 8 cents, and Tron 10 cents. And Bitcoin continuing to ride this trend line of support that we saw back in June and March, which would put Bitcoin at roughly $50,000 by the time of the halving. Now, if we take a look, another green monthly close for Bitcoin, two very nice months, October and November for Bitcoin. The price broke above the $35,000 resistance, turning that into support. The next areas of resistance are $45,500 and $59,000 for Bitcoin. And if we take a look at Bitcoin in days to halving, 144 days, comparing this with previous cycles, we're actually stronger than any previous cycle. So this could be a very interesting metric to see how this pans out for the rest of the cycle. There is a possibility, should we have this double top here, break out of the positive trend channel that we're in, because if we take a look at the RSI, there is a bit of a resistance there, might come down to levels roughly around $35,000 to $36,000 before breaking upwards. But if that doesn't happen, well, we have to take a look here because the options open interest, overwhelmingly bullish with a substantial 1 billion call volume, this blue area of $40,000 to $50,000. Currently, the put to call ratio stands at 0.5, so 2 call options for every put option, meaning that people are betting on the price going up. And if we take a look, Bitcoin, after finding support on this line of support here, this is generally launch territory for Bitcoin, where we start to see the parabolic rise happening. Never as fast as everybody wants, but it is the beginning. Because if we take a look here at the investor, simple investor, I think this is the MA and the 2MA, and then also taking a look at the MVRV Z-score, both of these things indicating the bottom's already in, and we are still very, very close to the bottom. So there's a long way to go towards the top. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin just had a bullish cross of the GMMA in the monthly chart. This has only happened 2 times before, back here in 2015 and here in 2019. And both times we saw a pretty massive bull run for Bitcoin and altcoins afterwards. Also right now, Bitcoin is currently trading in the area between the Senku span A and span B, so between the blue and the purple lines here on the monthly time frame. Historically, this area has acted like a launching pad for a parabolic rise. We had a 30x right here, we had a 7x right here. That's roughly 19x on average, and I can't do 19 times 30, but that's roughly a $600,000 Bitcoin if we were to get the average amount and not a decreasing amount. Now, Bitcoin MACD also showing similar price action to what we saw back here in 2020, where we have MACD breaking the previous high after a bullish cross and also Bitcoin breaking through previous resistance. Should we follow the same trend, this could put Bitcoin into the $50,000 to $60,000 range, maybe before going higher. Because if you take a look at this, the 2019 to 2022 Bitcoin cycle showed us just how weak Bitcoin was. This is right here where the mouse is, when it spent over a year under this red line, the first wave trend resistance. The current cycle sliced through it like hot butter. Now, if we take a look at the other times when it sliced through it like hot butter, look at the monumental rises that Bitcoin have. We could be having an absolutely monumental rise happening for Bitcoin coming up in the future. Because if you take a look at the power law corridor, we are still in extreme buy territory. The top of this right now, the top right now is $200,000. Should this go on to 2025, 2026, well, that's like $300,000 to $400,000 top. So we could be seeing absolutely massive gains for Bitcoin in the upcoming 2 years. But that's all for today's episode. So if you did enjoy it, push the like button. I thank you so much. I'll catch you later. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.